Hello, today is July 26th and I thought I'd give a little garden update. Everything was struggling because of all the rain, and now it's struggling because of the heat and no rain. Go from one extreme to the other. The sunflowers are still looking pretty. I just watered everything and I went ahead and put grass clippings down here because this garden bed didn't have anything. You can kind of see where some of the hibiscus were open. We're at the end of the night here tonight, so they were open, but that's all you can see now. And even my coxcombs are struggling in the heat. I've got the amaranth and sunflowers and hibiscus, and these ones here are feverfew, and this plant, portulokia, I guess, it comes and goes in phases. Right now it's not so pretty, but it has been amazing. And I got this color of straw flower, which is really cool. You can kind of hear, if you can hear over the bugs. And the Love Lies Bleeding Amaranth, and more hibiscus, and grass clippings, and zinnias. And this is one snake gourd kind of plant that I had I did have compost here, and I left the plant sitting there to dry over winter, and it decided to grow. As you can see, it's got little gourds there, and let's see where we at. Little gourds there, but they're all over. Those are just a few I see. And these are the sunflowers, or not sunflowers, zinnias, more zinnias, and the rudbeckia, which I think is one of my favorites. I love it. And these are the Maximilian sunflowers, and then there's this sunflower. It did look really pretty, but it's kind of at the end of its life, and the roselle's crazy. And the okra I know everything's weedy, but it's still producing. Oh, the okra, I didn't even see that big one there. It's ready. Okay, so it's producing good. And I've got a lot of tomatoes that need to be picked. I'll have to come out tomorrow and do that. I just didn't have time today. This is the Rampicante squash, and I planted it late in the year, and it is already, a lot of the plants are already up here. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see this. Looky there. There's one growing. How cool. I was out here just busy watering and doing things and didn't pay enough attention, and it's done got squash on it. And there's some watermelons. I don't know if they'll do anything. And the Malabar spinach has reseeded itself down to this arbor. You can see here how the sunflowers look. They're really pretty. And let's see. There's some of the tomatoes. I'm not sure which those are. They must have got mislabeled because they look like aromatype. And here's our wall of cherry tomatoes starting to come up the arbor here. But we just have cherry tomatoes galore. And me and one of my helpers came and picked over 6 pounds just a day or so ago of different tomatoes. You can see I've got more tomatoes down there. I think those are the pink ox hearts down there. And let's see, we've got more, the roselle over there. This is a Burgundy Traveler. Those were pretty good. I think most everyone rated those like an 8 or 9 out of 10. I haven't tried these. These are is it Bella Rosa? Let's see. Yeah, Bella Rosa tomato. I've got one in there we need to try, and a bunch more that I need to pick. And let's see, I guess we'll come down here and look at all the cherry tomatoes. Some of these I left that were volunteers, and they're kind of the red variety that we don't like quite as much. My kids like them more than I do. But there's these. I mean, they're just everywhere. We need to come pick a ton. I think I'm going to try and make marinara sauce. And then here in the weedy mess, it's a German variety of cherry tomato. I won't even attempt to pronounce it. It starts with an R, and I'm trying to grow it. And this is our teddy bear sunflower that you can see there. And yeah, and our sweet potatoes are doing really good with the tomatoes. This was a new experiment this year to try and grow those with the tomatoes. There's some zinnias there. We have been growing them for several years with our peppers, and they have been doing really, really good. Peppers are looking a lot better than they did. They were really sad, even though I fertilized them. I think Sunday, today's Wednesday, they were really sad, but we have already picked probably 15 pounds, I think, at least. And there's probably that many more or more that needs to be picked. We'll have to see whenever we pick them, but I need to come do tomatoes and peppers. And this, I believe, is just one squash. I'm not sure the variety. I planted several different things. Now the bugs have gotten some of them, but there's a few in there. I don't know if you can see the orange. They're starting to turn. I probably ought to get them for too long, but there's the squash there, and it's still putting more on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's crazy. And my weed eater broke whenever we were trying to mow and all that, so I did not get everything weed eated like I like. I usually weed eat these rows, although I probably wouldn't have weed eated that one because this crazy squash plant is all the way down. It's to right there. That's probably like, I don't know, 3 feet less, and the row is 25 feet. Oh yes, and our crepe myrtle is blooming, but the neighbor's crepe myrtle is amazing. That must be a really, really old plant, but it is just beautiful. And let's see, got blackberries here. I got some grapes and more blackberries down here. This is mostly just grapes. I think we've tried raspberries here, but I think everything has died. And this one has got some blueberries, like 5 different blueberry plants. And again, my weed eater broke. You can see I got these few aisles weed eated with the grass, but I didn't get these, so it broke. And there, I got more hibiscus, and we've got black raspberries. These are the only raspberries that we seem to keep alive, but they are very thorny. And then this is a blackberry. There's a blueberry tucked in here behind the comfrey. Maybe you can see those leaves if you know what a blueberry looks like. And raspberries, and then this little blueberry has really grown a lot. It was like down to here this year, so it has grown well over a foot. And we planted blackberries in here, ones we just dug up, and I've got flowers, and this is kind of doing what I hoped to. It's a lot more weedy than I was hoping for, but I still think it looks pretty with the flowers. I'm kind of on a flower kick this year, but there you can see they're pretty big. I love these big zinnias like this, but that's not our most favorite one. I'll have to show you our favorite one, as far as color anyways. So this is one of our big blueberries here. And you can see it's putting on new growth with the lighter colored green. A really vibrant color zinnia. And I've got sunflowers and zinnias and cosmos and all kinds of things mixed in here. And I think this one looks even prettier because it's kind of got more things in it. This one's really pretty. It's really cool how the leaves look. They're almost kind of rectangular shape. And that sunflower, you can see the difference in this sunflower and then the ones in the garden bed down there. They're a lot shorter. There's another blueberry that we have. It's doing okay. And let's see, this is a Cosmo. So I have not done good at growing the Cosmos, but hopefully this year I'll get some. And this is our favorite. Is that not the prettiest little color? It's not the biggest, but I think it might fill out. But I love that color. It's so pretty. And that one's going to be pretty too. And our other blackberry and sunflowers. And these are really cool. The weeds are growing up it, but that's the only thing I don't really like about this is it's really weedy. And this sunflower, look at it. It's like all wonky. It did not know what to do. And these are really cute, these little petite ones too. We've had several of those. In fact, there was one at the end of the garden bed, and I don't think I showed it. I'll go see if we can find it, and you can look at the fruit garden at this end. We got grapes and blackberries. I need to come and cut some of the blackberries back so they'll branch off, but I just haven't been doing very much out here. It's been so hot, and the weeds it's too much. It's always too much with the weeds. Let's see if I can find it. I seen it out here somewhere. I think this was it. It was kind of cute. This little purpley color. And I don't know if you can see that other straw flower's looking good. And I think that's about it. But I really love the sunflowers this year. I planted a bunch of little ones, and I had a bunch of them coming up So I'd have sunflowers in the fall. And we did have our feeder tree right there. That's why there's a big gap there. And the raccoons kept coming and getting into it, and they trampled all my sunflower starts. And then I planted more, and then it was just too much of a drought. So it was just too much for them. But I got more sunflowers in here too. And I think I forgot to say I've got beans here. These are, I believe, a runner bean, and then I've got weeds like crazy is what I've got. I've got cucumbers here too, but I need to get out here and weed. I just hadn't had much desire to. But I think that's about all I have for today. But anyways, we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.